Hey everybody, this is Stephanie. I am back with another journal with me. As you can see, it is Tuesday, July the 15th, all the way to the 20th. I am catching up pretty quickly this way, and I really enjoyed this format. I may continue this for the rest of July. It really helps me not feel so overwhelmed trying to play catch up, because I really wanted to not have blank pages to start off with my second journal for the year, and it just really made it so much better doing it this way. And I do have a previous video of the last 6 days that I did it this way, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy seeing how I catch up. And if you're short on time and you just want to find a way to still have that creative release and journal something, you can do your emotions, you can just do your highlights of the day, which I'm going to do a little mixture of both this time around. But I haven't been sharing my journaling just because I don't really have a lot of room on these pages, and I kind of want to have some personal thoughts to myself just to kind of have like a reflection on those days. My emotions have been kind of like all over the place, and I think it's just because I have a lot going on, not just outside in life but in my head. So I really wanted to be able to journal that without an audience. I hope that is okay. And moving on to the 15th, I placed the shark there because I believe this is the week that was kind of the start of Shark Week, and I love watching it. I'm such a goofball. I know it is so scary to see these things, like shark attacks and everything else, but I just find that so, it's Mother Nature, and you just, everybody, I feel like people forget sometimes that the beach is not ours, and they live there, that is their home, and I respect them, so I just love seeing also inspiring, like, true story events that people survive. And it just you don't want just to hear the bad side of things, between a shark attack. You want to hear the story where they do survive and they surpass and they either way. I'm just going on a ramble. I did place some Christmas stickers there on the 15th as well, because I finished my 4x4 album that I had made for my mom, and I enjoyed it so much. And I do have a share on this channel. If you don't know, I also do scrapbooking and Project Life, so if you're interested, there are playlists here on this channel. Moving on to the 16th, it was a date night. We try and make it a tradition to go out at least once a month. We were able to do that for this month, and I enjoyed it so much. I love seeing my husband, like the guy before we had kids, and I just tell him I love to date you. It keeps us going strong, and we just get connected. He made the plans this time around, and I love when he does that because it shows like what was he thinking. And he took us to an older restaurant when we first started dating, and I just loved that so much. And I tried out a couple of new things there. I tried out a new drink. I love mojitos, but it's very rare to find a mojito in most of the places that we go, and I'm not really a drinker, so I was so surprised that I tried it, which I just mentioned it. My husband ordered it for me because he knows I would have not ordered it. I'm not a drinker. But I tried a strawberry basil mojito there, and oh, it was so good. And I also tried a new dish. It was like oh man, I don't even remember the name. It was like a crepe, but it had chicken, spinach, and like a sauce, and it doesn't really look that good, I'm not gonna lie, but oh, it tasted so good. Anyways, and that was just me. I want to talk about that if you had told me 10 years ago that I'd be willing to try new things, new meals, I would laugh in your face and be like, oh no, because I was such a picky eater before meeting my husband. So I just wanted to document that happy thought that I've changed for the better, and he's amazing. Moving on to the 17th here, I am placing some Halloween decor here because when we went shopping, I found some plaid outfits, clothes. I don't like shopping for clothes. I'm in between that. I'm not really happy with my weight, and it's not that I call myself like I'm overweight or anything. I just don't feel happy in my own skin, and it's been ever since I had my youngest, and I haven't made the transition to fully commit to a better lifestyle. But whenever I go, so I just dread going shopping. But I did manage to find some like dark plaid pants and a ton of new socks that are Halloween based. So that's why you see those stickers there on the 17th. I'm so ready for Halloween and fall. So I'm just placing some appropriate stickers there. So moving on to the 18th of July, I am grabbing out some stamps. Oh, I love stamps. I forget that normally I used to do stamps all the time before I found these Happy Planner sticker books, and they are easier to use, these stickers, but I do remember, and I love working with stamps, so I'm gonna start incorporating them more when I have time, of course. This is a stamp set that's from the Paper Person shop, and I believe it was like on a sale, like clearance, like there was supposed to be some packaging, the plastic was supposed to be bent or something, so but honestly it came and I can't see where the damage was for the price. It was amazing. There were more to be offered, but I just got this one because the price was right, and it was a little splurge. I was trying not to go overboard because I can easily. So that day on the 18th, we watched a ton of TV. That's basically all we did that day. My son watched like 3 movies that day, and we watched Loki. Have you heard of that new show? I know we fell down the rabbit hole, and it was only because our son wanted to see it, and we're like, well, I guess if I didn't want to put it on and then we get stuck into it like the second or third episode, we had to watch from the beginning. And if you watch that series, it's actually not really a kid series because it's like a thinking type of, like it's all what is it, time traveling kind of in a sense. So he lost interest within the second episode. But we got wrapped in, and there's a stamp set on one of these. I think it's from Kelly Stamps, and it says finished in one day, because we totally did. We watched, I think it's like 6 episodes, and we watched it all day through the night. It was so funny how late we stayed up, and we still had to get up early with the kids, but we did. But I'm just using a ton of different stamps here. And if you see me kind of rubbing it along my hand, and that's just to give it some grip because I hadn't used it yet. So it's just to help get a good impression first time around. But when you're working with stamps, that's the only downfall is what you see is what you get. So once you stamp that out, you may not get a good impression, and I'm okay with that. So, it's not going to be perfect. You can always use a pen or marker to kind of color in if you're using, you can coordinate with the color. Normally I do black, so it's easy to fill that in, but again, I'm not too concerned to where I don't want to use them. So I'm grabbing out all my movie marathon base stamps, and I'm gonna just fill this entire box in. I think the only thing that I'm gonna be writing in here is the word Loki, but I do have some stamps that I can use if I wanted to just have this box all accented with stamps. And I'm also going to do like a rating. I think it's like I want to say a 4-star rating. Yeah, I think it's a 5-star rating. Honestly, it was good in all things, but I don't like that they only had so many episodes per, I guess it's a season. I don't know if it's a series, like it's just like 20 episodes max or something, but that wasn't enough. I need to know the ending, so I know I shouldn't be complaining because some people had to watch it like whenever it released. It did release like once a week or something, I'm not even sure, but they were all there for us. So I guess if it did release weekly, one a week, I shouldn't be complaining. All right, I'm moving on. That is all completed to the 19th. The 19th, I have a lot of journaling to do. It was basically I want to write a list of back to the 18th, sorry, where it says watched, I'm just going to mark down like a list of movies that Mason watched that day, and I'm going to do the same thing for the 19th. I'm just going to place like about 1 or 2 stickers on there to mark off like, I was feeling very productive. It was a Monday, and I normally don't feel productive, but I really try, and I got so many things done off my list, and I just want to mark that down. Really quick, I had placed another Halloween stamp set there to the left, and it says Creeping It Real because, I was shopping for Halloween. I was just doing my thing. I'm doing what my heart speaks to me, guys. I am rooting for fall and Halloween. All right, I'm moving on to the 19th. This is another Kelly Stamps, and it says Maker's Gonna Make because I was productive not just around the house, but also with all the crafty projects that I wanted to do, and I was making a list, and I just felt really creative of all the things I want to share on this channel as well. There's so many things that I like to do. I just feel like I'm all over the place, but in a good way, because anything that I want to create, I should be able to. And I like to write it all down. I like to kind of like do a rough draft of the project and how it work with size and things and so forth. So that's why I just placed that there. And on the 20th, on that note, it left me feeling like not overwhelmed, but where do I begin? And when I'm thinking of a crafty project, I also think if I want to share it with you guys. Now I know you're here for art journaling or, my creative daily journaling, and that's totally fine. And I'm glad you're here because I get to share this creativity with you guys, and I love to see other people's all the time, and it just inspires me, and that's why I share it. On that note, I also wonder what else I can share, especially in the paper crafting world. I have so many thoughts in my head and so many projects, but I feel like I don't want to get niched into one category. That is why I named my channel All Around Crafty, because I want to be able to share whatever got me creative in the first place. I don't want to have to just share one hobby with you guys. I want to be able to share the paper crafting of all things, and I don't know. It just got. I don't want to say it was a downer, or it was a lot to process on feeling like what to share, and do I have boundaries? You know what I mean? I feel like I shouldn't have any boundaries, especially like I shouldn't put boundaries on myself. And that sticker that's really light and you can't read, it says, "Be true to you." And I just felt like that was a perfect sticker. It's not really aesthetically pleasing, matching with the color that's in that rectangle, but I just felt like I have so many projects that I want to share, and I want to share it with you guys. All right, this is all completed. I hope you enjoyed the process. As always, thanks for watching. Bye.